right, bull runners, welcome back to the channel. So we have a powerful video for you guys today. Ripple XRP, breaking crypto news. What is taking place right now?
Prior to becoming Treasurer of the United States, I was Managing Director of Investments for a $22 billion firm based in San Francisco. And I was asked by President Obama to be part of the Treasury transition team at the height of the financial crisis. As the longest Senate-confirmed official in the Obama administration. It is my name on the lower left-hand side of U.S. money. So out of the approximately $2 trillion of U.S. currency in circulation worldwide, my name is approximately on 1.8 trillion. So I can honestly say that no one has made more money than I have. And I want to start by saying I am also on the board of Ripple, which is XRP, cryptocurrency. But I want to make something very, very clear. Blockchain is here to stay. The train has left the station. As far as I'm concerned, whether it's fractional real estate, whether it's art, whether it's NFTs, blockchain is not going away.
So we have a lot to talk about for blockchain technology, what Ripple is doing to pioneer the space, and some trends to look out for in the blockchain space that we're going to be covering on this channel. Now, Peter Cook, who's the CEO and Managing Director of Novity Group Limited, he just shared some exciting news. So when we discuss what's about to take place in the cryptocurrency sector, the main thing that we need to talk about is some blockchain basics and then dive into more details about how Ripple and XRP is pioneering this space and what you can do to position yourself to become the first millionaire in your family tree. So as always, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this, and like this video as well too, because blockchain technology, guys, this is seen as the fifth disruptive computing paradigm. It's following mainframes, personal computers, and the internet and social networks. You know, this is basically the next wave of the Industrial Revolution. So it's securing records and transactions on digitizing distributed ledger technology, making it tamper-proof. So I'm going to explain what this means so you guys fully understand this, because the concept of blockchain dates all the way back to the early 1980s, but it gained massive attention obviously in 2008 with Bitcoin's creation. And so back in 1991, Stuart Haber and Scott Stornetta published a research paper that introduced a practical method for time stamping digital documents to prevent backdating or tampering. So this paper, what it did was it laid the groundwork for some of the key principles of blockchain, such as immutability and transparency. And so I'm not going to bore you with a history lesson here, but this is important to know because Ripple and its native digital asset XRP are integral parts of this growing blockchain ecosystem, but they have distinct features and use cases compared to Bitcoin. So I see a lot of debates in the comments where people are like, I hold Bitcoin, I don't need to hold the XRP. XRP is a junk project. It's not legit. And as you guys know, Ripple, the company, aims to facilitate, faster, more efficient cross-border payments and remittances using blockchain technology. And so XRP is the native cryptocurrency used in Ripple's payment network. Now, compared to Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is primarily serving as a store of value for companies like MicroStrategy, right? MicroStrategy is not taking Bitcoin and buying, selling Bitcoin and trading Bitcoin as a currency, is treating it as a crypto asset. He's came out and said,
you can never have too much Bitcoin. We're big Bitcoin bulls. Our thesis is that Bitcoin is digital property, but without the risks and liabilities of commercial real estate. It's a digital commodity without the risks and the liabilities of gold. It's a digital tech investment without the risks and the liabilities of big tech. And so we're bullish.
I mean, the SEC seems likely to approve a spot Bitcoin ETF after that key court loss. Does the introduction of an ETF help or hurt investor appetite for MicroStrategy specifically?
Well, I think it's going to help. It's going to accelerate adoption, and it's also going to accelerate institutional awareness and education efforts of Wall Street to teach the 99% of the investors that don't know about Bitcoin what it's all about. MicroStrategy is a differentiated offering. I think spot Bitcoin ETF is a great thing for investors, but we don't charge a fee. We use intelligent leverage, and we can generate a tax-deferred Bitcoin premium for our investors. So for people that are really long-term bulls on Bitcoin, we represent a pretty attractive option or alternative to a spot Bitcoin ETF. Well, most of the natural sellers of Bitcoin in the market right now are Bitcoin miners, and they have to sell to pay their electricity bill and their capital cost and retire their debt. That's about $1 billion a month worth of selling into the market. The protocol forces that to be cut in half as of about next April, late April. So you're going to see $12 billion of natural selling per year converted into $6 billion of natural selling a year, at the same time as things like spot Bitcoin ETFs increase the demand for Bitcoin. So that's why all of us are fairly bullish over the next 12 months. Demand's going to increase, supply is going to contract, and this is fairly unprecedented in the history of Wall Street.
So his dollar cost averaging strategy is an asset investing strategy, whereas Ripple's focus is on providing solutions for the global financial industry, particularly in the realm of international payments. So because international payments require banks to send money every single second of the day, well, it has to have some key features that are different than Bitcoin, because Ripple's blockchain is designed for rapid transaction processing. And what this means is it's allowing rapid transaction processing, allowing the company to settle transactions in seconds, making it significantly faster than Bitcoin, which is why, I'm more bullish on XRP than I am on Bitcoin. I do think Bitcoin will do well just as a store of value, as a flight to quality, as the CEO of BlackRock, Larry Fink, said, because these institutions are going to start dumping trillions of dollars into Bitcoin. But, when we talk about Ripple's blockchain, it's highly scalable. It's capable of handling high volumes, which is TPS, transactions per second. So this scalability is essential for, the payment network that needs to accommodate a larger number of transactions globally. And Bitcoin can't do that. So Ripple's consensus mechanism, known as the Ripple Protocol Consensus Algorithm, it's more energy efficient compared to Bitcoin's proof of work. And what happened with proof of work, right, is it requires extensive computational power and consumes substantial energy. With RPCA through Ripple, it's much greener. So XRP, is more favorable as a currency for the elite because Ripple pledged to reach carbon net zero emissions by 2030 or sooner. So when we talk about proof of work, they're complaining about Bitcoin. They were trying to they actually did ban Bitcoin mining because of this. So with Ripple being partnered with innovative fintech companies, universities, NGOs, foundations, social entrepreneurs, and massive programs, whether you love these programs or hate them, like Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Watershed, the World Economic Forum, and others, well, unlike Bitcoin, where new coins are mined through a competitive process, all 100 XRP tokens were pre-mined at the inception of Ripple. So this allows for more predictable distribution and eliminates the energy extensive mining process. And so that way they don't have to worry about, the carbon net zero problem as they go into the Green New Deal. So that's why we see a push and an ushering in of electric vehicles, because they want to make it so they can control you more, right? Because if you're relying on the electric grid, well, they could shut it down at any moment. And so electric vehicles is what they want. So regardless of, a project like Ripple, if you're like, well, why are they working with the elite? Or why are they contributing to what the elite want that's going to make everyone's life more miserable through control? Look, all you can focus on right now is what you can control, and that's getting wealthy, because as human beings, we're the only species that has to pay money to live on this planet. Think about that for a second. So you have to purchase your freedom. And in order to purchase your freedom, you have to know which projects are going to be the right projects to purchase your freedom. Now, obviously, I don't think XRP is the only project that someone should hold, and I don't think you should buy it. I don't think you should sell it. I think you should do your own research. Consult a financial advisor, because I'm not a financial advisor. This is all educational purposes only. I bring you the news so you can make your own educated decision. So Ripple and XRP, they're accelerating and facilitating cross-border transactions in a more economically efficient way compared to SWIFT, the SWIFT system through wire transfers and what Bitcoin is doing. And that's why a report just dropped about the Bank de France that I covered in a previous video. You know, the country's central bank and the world's 6th largest economy, they're seeing XRP's technology as a part of its digital euro plans. And the National Bank of Georgia just selected Ripple Labs as the official technology partner for developing the digital lari, its central bank digital currency project. And there's talks of all these other central banks behind the scenes that they're going to be revealing to the public soon. So the dominoes are being tipped right now, and it's not just opinion, it's right in our face. They're showing us this every single day, and we're bringing it to you on the channel. So Ripple Solutions, they're offering a more efficient way for financial institutions to settle cross-border payments in real time using XRP as what? As the bridge currency. So XRP is the bridge currency to facilitate trillions of dollars of liquidity between different fiat currencies. The Forex market, guys, trillions of dollars per day. So it's valuable for banks and financial institutions to optimize their capital and reduce the need for holding various currencies in correspondent accounts, Nostro and Vostro accounts to transact between currencies, because XRP will solve this. So that way, Ripple is designed to work seamlessly with existing financial systems, you know, making it easier for banks and, you know, payment service providers to integrate blockchain technology into their operations. And so this focuses on interoperability, right? And this is setting Ripple apart from other blockchain platforms. And because blockchain is at the forefront of the 5th industrial revolution, which is fostering human and technology harmony, Ripple and XRP are at the forefront of that wave. And you are positioning yourself accordingly right now by subscribing to the channel, watching this video as it gets freaking dark in here, man. Hopefully the audio's still working for you right now. But industries, guys, think about this. Industries like banking, okay? Industries like healthcare, entertainment, and more are adopting blockchain for enhanced security and efficiency. And so the global blockchain market is projected to grow rapidly over the next few years. And blockchain adoption is mandatory for large enterprises to maintain their competitive edge so they can stay relevant. Otherwise, they're going to go out of business. Imagine if you're a business, okay, during the 1990s, and you saw this whole .com boom happening. You're like, this is just a fad. This is going to go away. And then you didn't get a domain name. You didn't get a website set up. You didn't get, on Google Maps. You didn't get your presence set up online for people to find you through a blog, through search engine optimization. You would be virtually out of business. You would have to rely purely on people driving by your business and seeing it. When people go online and they look up best restaurant, or they look up, sushi, you need to have your restaurant at the forefront of that. So in the next wave, what I'm telling you right now, and you already know that this is happening, is if you're not positioning yourself in the blockchain space and having a solution with blockchain technology, or positioning your company to benefit from that capital inflow and the trillions of dollars that are going to come into that, you will go out of business. Over 81 million blockchain wallets exist right now, and that's growing every single day. By the time you're watching this video, more than likely higher than that. And businesses, they're starting to prioritize blockchain investments, with a significant percentage looking to allocate substantial funds to blockchain initiatives. The industry right now, in terms of the crypto space, that is the main, investment industry on the blockchain, on how people can support these companies, it's only at $1 trillion right now. And with Larry Fink saying,
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in an ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Can you guys imagine how much money will flow in through ETFs when these real world assets become tokenized? BlackRock manages over $9 trillion And all these other companies that manage trillions of dollars are watching what they do. So when BlackRock does it, it's not just $9 trillion that flows in, it's tens to hundreds of trillions of dollars. And Ripple's CBDC advisor, Anthony Warefare, he highlighted the growing global interest in central banking digital currencies and stablecoins, emphasizing Ripple's active exploration of practical applications in the space, particularly, and guess what, tokenizing real world assets like real estate. So their initiative, or their innovative pilot program, is combining the digital Hong Kong dollar and tokenized real estate and finance lending protocols, aiming to enable users to tokenize real estate assets for use as collateral in loans through Ripple's CBDC platform. Now, I know that might seem complicated. You're like, how the F does that even work? I don't even understand that. Look, you don't even have to understand it to become wealthy. You don't have to have all the facts memorized. You don't have to understand every little detail for how it works. Like your phone. Do you even know how your phone works? Could you even build it? No, I couldn't, right? But the geniuses out there that set this up, you just need to know, how do I position myself financially, which I'm going to share with you in a little bit. So hang tight. So check this out. The exploration of real estate assets in tokenization, okay, it's significant for tokenized securities through ETFs as it addresses challenges in the real estate sector and offers potential benefits such as improved liquidity, you have broader market reach and simplifying the transactions, right? Between you got like the broker, then you got the agent, then you got the buyer and the seller of the property. Doing this on the blockchain is going to make things much better through tokenization. And in general, right, it's been gaining traction as it transforms tangible assets into digital tokens on the blockchain, because the liquidity, the efficiency, the transparency, and the security become increased. So naturally, life evolves through efficiency, right? Through speed, making things simpler, smaller, faster, more powerful. That's why the computers have gotten smaller, faster, more powerful, and simpler to use, right? So hypothetically, the potential tokenization value for various industries could be enormous. Like global real estate, it's what? Close to 300 trillion, 280 trillion. I don't even know the number right now, right? Fact check me in the comments below, but it's well over 100 or 200 trillion for global real estate through residential, commercial, industrial properties, right? Tokenization would unlock a significant portion of this value. Now the global stock market, estimated, 70 trillion, 90 trillion, 100 trillion dollars. Tokenizing stocks and equity could represent a substantial portion of this market. You have the global debt market, derivatives, hundreds of trillions, arguably quadrillions, the global art market, precious metals market. Gold alone is $13 trillion, guys. Tokenized commodities market, intellectual property, private equity, venture capital, luxury goods like watches, jewelry, and fashion could enhance their trade. In tracking, right? You see projects like VeChain out there, striving to differentiate between fake and real in the supply chain management space. The music industry, right? Music rights, tokenization of music rights and royalties on the blockchain. That's big, right? Providing artists with direct revenue streams for the rights to their music. Gone are the days of the record label companies stealing everything from the artists, where the artists can be independent and put their songs and their music and their rights, their music rights, on the blockchain, right? We have global healthcare. The list goes on, guys. So we're not just talking about a few trillion dollars or two. The industry currently sits under $2 trillion. We're talking about hundreds of trillions that are merged into blockchain technology, and crypto is where that money will flow. So you have to be ready. So how do you position yourself right now? All right. Well, what we're putting together is a list of our top 100 projects that we're the most bullish on, not just this year, but over the next decade. If you want to see that list first, it doesn't mean you should buy these projects. It just means what we're bullish on. And this list is going to be ever changing too, because new projects are popping up, and new innovations are hopping into the space. What's going to lead this bull run might be completely different than what everyone expects. Sure, there's the industries like artificial intelligence, virtual reality, augmented reality, metaverse, play to earn gaming, tokenization of assets. You got the music industry, you got all these industries that are getting into crypto and blockchain. And on this list, you can go to bullrunners.com right now to get access to this list. First, you're going to get access to our community, and you're going to be notified first when we launch our financial education platform, because we like to give you the best information to help you prepare for the worst that's yet to come in this economy, so you can be ready by backing up your truck all the way to the bank, grabbing the bags, packing them and stacking them, leaving no bags left behind, because we believe that the spending power of the dollar is going to continue to go down in value. That's a fact. based on inflation, blockchain technology, distributed ledger technology, and cryptocurrencies are going up in interest. That's the truth. And together, you know where we're going. Camping on the beaches of the moon, man. I'll see you on the next video. I will see you on bullrunners.com. Check that out right now. You're going to love it. And as always, stay bullish.